Hi YouTube fam, my name is Faustine and this is my dog Jax. We just got done traveling the whole west coast of Corsica with my first rescued donkey, Pee-wee. We walked for over 650 kilometers. It took us exactly 47 days. We went from Bonifacio all the way to Saint Florent and it was an incredible journey. I just wanted to take a moment to answer 3 questions regarding my trip, and here we go. Question number 1. I know, my finger's crooked, it's annoying. But question number 1 is, what was the most challenging part of the journey and how did I overcome it? Great question. So the most challenging part of this trip was adopting a completely new way of life. One that goes beyond having easy access to water, beyond the comfort of the 4 walls of a home, of having a car, and easy access to food, shelter, heat, AC, and stripping down all of these layers and really having only 30 kilos with me for my donkey, my dog, and myself was extremely challenging. And the way I overcome it is to adapt. It's incredible how adaptable we are, and I felt like I was able to really embody a much older way of living, where things are much simpler. I wouldn't say they're easier by any means. They're harder in certain areas, but they're much simpler. And this was my first time traveling with a donkey, and so really also a lot of challenges around how to travel with a donkey and making sure that he's okay and that I don't overwork him, and same with the dog, and also same for myself. Setting up camp is nuts. Fuck. Hi, Jax. I woke up today with like a bunch of black little bugs in my tent. And it's not like, oh, there's a spider, there's a mosquito, like one-off. So it's like, no, this was like a crowd. And so I'm trying to pack up really quickly, and hopefully they're not following me. I feel like how many miles I walk, or like what day it is, matters less and less. It's all like coming into one big blur. Okay, right when I thought that was the last hill, there was actually one more. Oh, 360 view. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we're here. This is insane. All right, we're somewhat geared up for the rain. This is as good as it's gonna get. Backpack is covered, dog is covered. I don't know where he is. There he is, sleeping. And then the donkey is half covered. All right, now we're all geared up for the rain, but it ain't raining. And it's starting to get real sweaty in this rain gear. Jax is the one who has it best right now. Gosh, what the fuck? Oh, sorry, Pee-wee. Oh my God. Pee-wee's like, what the F, man? And it's starting to rain. I just woke up, surrounded by cows. Pee-wee, hey, you're in my tent. Pee-wee, no. Pee-wee, you don't fit in here.
A frozen account for that.
I guess I can't believe my donkey's following me in this damn. Jax, careful. Donkey can't cross like a 6-foot bridge, but then he's gonna cross this. Just sit down. I'm soaking wet. I feel so bad for my donkey. It's raining so much. We made it at this place. There's nobody. I need water so bad. Yeah, it was very very different than my normal comfort bubble. So that was very challenging, and like I said, we're incredibly adaptable creatures. Let's see what question 2 is. What were some of the most stunning natural wonders that I saw along the way? The most stunning natural wonder, I would say, is the incredible biodiversity here in Corsica. The different types of plants, to even the different type of stones, to the water, to the ants, the animals, the trees. It's fascinating, the extremely complex biodiversity and balance and equilibrium that nature has here in Corsica in certain areas. Of course, not all areas, but there are some areas that are still very well preserved and very untouched. Just being able to experience that, to me, felt like a natural wonder. Something that also was incredible, it was a cave. I went on somebody's property. They had like 300 hectares, and there he's like, oh, before you leave, I want to show you this cave. And I went and saw this cave, and you could see like Sardinia across the water, and there's these on the property, there's just these massive stones, like huge stones, like carved in certain ways that are just really incredible. And there's like a cave where you walk into the stone and you could see where people used to eat and have their community space way back in the day. I don't know how old it is, but it felt really old, and that was really incredible. We still live in stone here in France, but to see an actual rock like carved out, and it was so untouched as well, and that felt really beautiful. It wasn't like it could have been a tourist attraction, but this person just kept it very private and made it so that it stayed exactly how he found it. All right, moving on. Question number 3. What were some of the biggest lessons I learned about myself and life during this adventure? It's a pretty big question. So let's see. Let's attack this question. Something I learned about myself is that finding a rhythm is actually what helps me be more present. I was able to adopt a rhythm that was completely new, and I felt like it was thanks to the rhythm of every morning packing the tent, packing the donkey, starting to walk, having steady habits and consistent, like, Jax, come here, leave the cow alone. Jax, do not move. Jax, do not move. Just gonna hold the phone because I have a feeling this isn't over with the cows. Going back, I learned about myself that once I have a rhythm, I'm able to be more present. And when I'm more present, I'm able to be more open to what's happening around me. And because I'm more open to it, I'm able to receive more, feel more of what's happening in my surrounding. And that is something that I learned about myself that is really incredible. And once I'm able to receive more and be more open, I feel like I have just a natural trust in the universe, that I feel like the universe will provide. And even the times where I was like, how the hell am I going to get out of this situation? Or times when I was about to take a really wrong turn in the journey, or during our falls, I felt like I always had access to the right people, the right tools, the right situation happened in order to help me. So once I developed this new trust, then I also felt like I was then able to shed and to let go. And that just felt really, really great. Just not feeling like I need to hold on to so much. And also only having, by the end of the trip, I had less than 30 kilos, and just so much letting go thanks to that newly found trust was incredible. My lesson learned about life in general, I would just say the importance of showing up and protecting our planet, especially environmentally, and creating a positive relationship with nature, one that starts with reciprocity, so that we could continue to experience its magic. Jax has an ant on his head. Look at that right there. There's a quote that I really like by David, and he says, nature is our biggest ally and our greatest inspiration. And I think that is the case if we are able to develop a positive relationship with nature, then we will be able to experience this. And this concludes my little follow-up video regarding my trip. And I will see you guys in fall for a new ass adventure. Take care.